Well, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG and another seat at the table, our live Commander game. We hope that you are excited to hang out with us live, or if you're watching this in a couple of weeks, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Today, I'm playing Jodah the Unifier. We're all playing the new Dominaria United commanders that we thought were really interesting. I got to play the one that is completely broken. It's got Cascade on a stick, basically, with Jodah the Unifier. This is a legendary creatures matter type deck, so I'm running a bunch of legendary creatures, but spells also trigger the Cascade, so there's some artifacts that are legendary and that kind of thing. One of the really interesting things about building this deck was trying to get the low cost legendary creatures built in here. So like Ragavan and Yoshimaru, Ever Faithful, they're only 1 cost. So even when I cast a 2 cost legendary creature, I'll be getting a free cast off of on something. So it's super interesting, super fun. This deck was hard to lower the power level. I feel like I'm gonna be kind of a target, but I think I'm gonna come through on this one. I'm pretty confident. Let's share some of the other decks that you'll be watching tonight. Thank you so much for watching with us. Make sure you leave comments and activate everyone in the comment section. We're so glad you're here.
All right, hello, I'm Jared. I'm playing the Tatiyova, Steward of Tides. The idea of the deck is pretty simple. I just want to try to get the 7 lands as fast as possible and then start making them into 3/3 flyers. The deck has 39 lands, 23 sources of land ramp, so I should be getting there pretty quick. The deck's built to run at around 6 to 7 mana, that way I can turn all the rest of my lands into creatures to attack with, but I do have a couple big boys in there, like Liege of Tangle and other stuff like that. But once I get my lands rolling, get a bunch of them, I'm going to use cards like Earth Surge to pump them up and then close out the game with combat damage.
Do you think you're going to win?
I'm going to try my best, but your deck's pretty good.
Good luck, my friend.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
We good?
We're good.
Hey, what's up? It's Donald. This week I'm going to be playing Rivaz of the Claw. Rivaz of the Claw. Not a dragon himself, but he very much cares about dragons. That's what my deck is made to do. It's 39 dragons in all. Hopefully I get to cast one before turn 5. But the idea is to just play a bunch of big dragons, and I mean big dragons speak for themselves. There's like the most popular creature in Magic. Everybody loves dragons. So I've got some big baddies that I hope to get out here. Ancient Copper Dragon, one of the newest one. Everybody loves Ancient Copper Dragon. Gonna make a ton of treasures. Bellfire Dragon, this is my pretty box topper version I like to show off. It's a great dragon. Just takes out everybody else's stuff whenever it deals combat damage. Terror of the Peaks kind of does the same thing. This is a great dragon as well. Just a few dragons I hope to get out on the board and take care of Louis' shenanigans, because he's going to be doing a lot.
Hey guys, I'm Trey, and this week I'm going to be playing Baru Worm Speaker. I'm going to be making a ton of worms by doubling them with Parallel Lives, untapping Baru with 1000-Year Elixir, and other untapping shenanigans. I'm going to be playing most definitely worms with Bloodline Pretender and other changelings. I'm going to have some big haymakers like World Spine Worm to finish it off.
Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Commander, a seat at the table, our live Commander stream. We're so glad that you guys are here. Make sure you're interacting with us in the chat. It's going to be super fun. You guys get to be part of the politics of our game. You've met everyone around the table. Jared, right here next to me. We've got on this side, we got Donald and Trey. We're super excited to hang out with you guys. It's going to be super fun. So we have already shuffled up. We've already drawn our hands and taken our mulligans. We've already rolled our numbers to see who goes first. So now it's up to you guys in the comment section and us to be playing. Remember, we want you guys to be part of the politics. So we're going to be kind of monitoring the comment section live as we're going, and we're gonna look to you guys for some advances, some advice.
There we go.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. So everyone, you guys ready to play?
Let's do it.
Let us know in the comments right now who you're rooting for. That's what I want to know. Like last week they saw, or 2 weeks ago they saw us play. You pulled off the win, and like now we want you guys to have teams and be rooting for us and rooting against us.
Somebody already has $20 on green shirt guy.
Hey, the stakes are high on you. So That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go first. Let's see, Trey's going first. So here we go. We're gonna pick up our cards. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? We had a whole thing. Daniel's back there.
All right,
Shout out to
let's put it
Daniel
back.
and Jody in the back running the live stream. All right, Trey's first.
All right, I am going to start off with a forest. This is a basic land, and pass.
I'll draw. I will
Oh, I
also
forgot to draw.
I will also play a forest,
Disqualified.
and I'm gonna pass.
All right, so turn one. I'm gonna draw. I've got 5 colors in my deck today, so my land structure has to be pretty dang good. I'm gonna play a Sparrow's Headquarters. It enters the battlefield tapped. I'm gonna go ahead and pass to my friend Donald.
Draw for turn. I'm not gonna be doing much until like turn 5. So here's a mountain, and I'll pass.
I'm melting for your troubles.
All right, untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play another forest. This is a basic land. And then I'm going to pay 2 for Crashing Drawbridge. This is an artifact creature wall, a 0/4 with Defender. I can tap it to have creatures I control gain haste until the end of the turn,
Dang.
and then I'll pass.
That's pretty good in one travel.
All creatures.
It's
All
not
creatures.
gonna,
All creatures,
It's
not
not
just-
going to come in handy. I don't know why it's in the deck.
I don't know why I'm saying it.
All right, I'm going to play an island. Then I'm going to tap these 2, and I'm going to play 3 visits. It's a sorcery, and I search my library for a forest card and put it into the battlefield and shuffle my library. I'm going to find Breeding Pool, and I will pass.
Is that the last thing you're doing then?
Yes, it
Sweet.
is.
So I will untap my Headquarters. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna do something very, very similar, although I'm gonna have to pay some life for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and shock in. What am I missing here? I'm gonna go ahead and shock in a Godless Shrine, costing me 2. Ooh, it beeps. Costing me 2 life. I'll tap 2 then to play a sorcery called Farseek. Search my library for Plains, Island, Swamp, or Mountain card, and then put it into play tapped. Then shuffle my library. And that is also all I'm going to do. So Donald, you can go ahead and take your turn.
Alright. Draw for turn. I'll play mountain. And I'm going to tap 2 for an artifact called Talisman of Indulgence. Lets me tap for colorless, or I can pay 1 life to tap for black or red. And that'll be my turn.
My turn. Alright, so...
Louis showing everyone his hand. Should we let the table know what cards he has?
No. Yes.
No, but really, yes.
Play another forest. And now, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to pay 3 for Kodama's Reach. This is a sorcery. I search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put 1 onto the battlefield tapped, and 1 into my hand. And after that, I will pass turn.
Okay, I will untap and draw.
Forest and forest.
I will raise your Kodama's Reach and play a Cultivate.
Oh my gosh,
man.
all the
Does
man-
everyone ramp but me?
I have 23 land ramp cards in this
You
deck.
literally just rammed on turn 2.
One
Okay.
of us isn't
So I'm
playing forests.
So I'm going to search my library for 2. I'm going to get 2 forests. Put 1 in my hand, 1 on the battlefield. But I will play that 1 forest that is in my hand. I'll play for turn. After that, I will
You
pass
got
the turn.
5 lands out.
That's what it do. That's what it's all about.
I'm never even gonna get to play my commander, am I? Alright, I draw.
Well, I am playing Land Destruction Tribal, so get ready for that.
I like that.
Do I have a mono white land destruction tribal deck?
Oh, you monster.
I'm
Started.
going to shock in the land I searched for, a Hallowed Fountain. Just killing myself here, everyone. I'm gonna shock in the Hallowed Fountain. I'm gonna tap that for white. Tap this for swamp, and then tap this for forest. I'm gonna play a legendary creature. Kept this the Hidden Hand. It's an elf advisor, and legendary creature or legendary spells cost 1 less colorless cost. And then I can exile 2 legendary cards from my graveyard until end of turn. Each legendary card in my graveyard gains. You may play this card from the graveyard. So that's an ability on Kepthis the Hidden Hand. After that, I will pass my turn.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw for turn. So, I'm going to continue the theme of playing a mountain. There are 22 of them in this deck.
I think I'm going to tap my Talisman for black, which will cost me 1 life. And 2, and I'm going to get style points for bringing the first commander onto the battlefield.
Counter spell.
Oh. So my commander says he has Menace, which is pretty irrelevant, I think. He's a 3/3, and he can tap to add 2 mana of any combination of colors. Spend this to cast dragon creature spells. And once during each of my turns, I may cast a dragon creature spell from my graveyard. If I do, when it dies, it exiles. And that'll be it for me.
There's some powerful commanders in this set. Like, that's one of the things I noticed, like while we were like figuring out what we were building. I was like, none of these commanders are.
I chose the most powerful one.
I think they're all like a lot of them are really interesting too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna play Force. Shocking, I know. And then I will pay.
You're shocking in your force?
Yeah. No, I'll take 2. I'm gonna pay 4 for Toski, Bearer of Secrets.
Oh.
He is a 1/1 legendary creature, squirrel, so he's already pretty amazing. This spell can't be countered. He is indestructible, and he attacks each combat if able. Whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. And then I'm going to tap my Crashing Drawbridge and give it haste.
Oh no!
And
We saw this coming.
Guess who doesn't have a creature?
I'm going to swing at the man without a creature,
I will take it.
which was his birth
It
name.
was just 1.
Yep.
And you get to draw
To
a
draw.
card.
Draw a card,
That's
and
a
then pass turn.
Sweet Toski art, too.
It is.
Thank you.
pretty
I
sweet.
made it myself.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Alright.
The showcase.
Draw.
All right, listen, chat. The flooding haven't the flooding jokes gone away? Like we've got a sump pump here now. It's all gonna be okay.
Alright, so I'm going to tap 5. I'm going to play Nissa World Shaper. It is a Planeswalker. +1 land I control becomes a 4/4 elemental. +1 untap up to 4 forest. And -7 is search your library for any number of basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield. They become 4/4 elementals.
Any number.
Any number. So all 39 might be coming out.
Nice.
All right. So she comes in with 3, and I'm going to +1 her to untap 4 forest, which I have 4 forest. And I'm going to make some more friends. I'm going to play Pierre's Whim.
Oh, I love.
It's a sorcery for each player. Choose friend or foe. I'm going to choose foe for you guys, friend for me.
All of us?
Yeah.
Wow. No way. You don't even want let the chat decide.
Chat.
Let the chat decide.
All right, chat. Friend or foes?
Well, tell them what they do.
All right, but foes has to sacrifice an artifact or enchantment. Friend searches your
Oh, I kind
library
of like that though.
for any land.
Can we be friends? I think the chat should make us, me and Donald, friends, and Trey an enemy, so he has to get rid of his.
But I'm the sweetest.
I literally don't have black mana if I have to sack mine.
4 foes? I don't know about all that.
Foe. Hey, you're a foe too.
Of course, George.
There's a lot of foes going on.
Yeah, I'm going to pick foe for everybody and friend for me.
Then I'm going to
Oh my
sacrifice a
gosh.
treasure token.
Of course, Jesse, store manager. Everyone's a friend. Good store managing, Jesse.
Okay, and I'm going to
So artifact or enchantment?
artifact or enchantment.
That's
If
unfortunate.
we can't, nothing happens.
I'm actually going to bring out Simic Growth Chamber, and I'll bounce the force to my hand, and I will play that force for turn.
That's pretty dirty, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, hey, you gotta take it while it's there. After that, I will pass.
All right. I will draw. Untap. All my lands are shock lands. That's all I have, everyone. Let's see if I have to shock this in or not. What I want to do. That seems pretty dang good. Yeah. I'm gonna shock in. Foundry. More.
Doing
more
the workforce.
Hey, I didn't have to shock it in. Undo.
Oh, no, you take 2 more for your mistake.
So what did I say? Foundry. So I'll just play that in, and then I'll tap. Never mind, I do have to shock it in. I don't have red.
This is
Do
the
you
most
know-
confusing
you
game.
know how to
ever.
play Magic?
Sorry, everyone. let the hate in the comment section. I don't have red, so I had to shock it in. So I'll leave 1 floating then. I'm gonna play Jahoria. It's a legendary creature. Weatherlight Captain. Whenever I cast a historic spell, I get to draw a card. And that costs me 1 less to cast off of that Kethis. So, I feel like I should probably handle Nissa a little bit.
No, she's
It is Drew's fault.
She's
I can
okay.
get
She's
Nissa
fine.
to 1, and you can clean up Nissa.
No, I can't because
Yes.
I need my dragon for mana because somebody blew up my mana rock.
All right,
Really?
Yeah, really?
make me a deal, because I could draw a card, or I could finish off Nissa.
I'm not gonna make you a deal. I think Nissa's what's her plus ability?
Her +1 is make a land is untap 4 forest, or make a land of 4/4.
You're gonna let him untap 4 forests? Like you need me to make a deal with you to
Maybe I will.
play the game?
Maybe I will.
It'll be fine.
Make
got
it
it.
worth my while.
I'm not making it worth the while.
All right, we'll see what I do then.
Alright, well, we'll see what you do. I'm gonna tap Kethis and hit Nissa for 3.
Alright, down to 1.
No triggers on that, and then I will end my turn.
Alright, I will untap. Somebody asked what sleeves we're playing. I can tell you, me personally, I'm using Dragon Shield.
I think we're probably all Dragon Shield.
I believe so.
I am also Dragon Shield.
Mine are Eucalyptus this week, though. They're the new dual with the black on the inside.
We can't keep those in stock at the shop.
They're so good. So good.
Purple ones either. These were supposed to be purple.
Yeah, the purple one. You're the one that got me to buy purple sleeves.
I was. You owe me.
I do.
I
We sell a lot
claim
of purple
half.
sleeves.
I claim half of the revenue.
Yeah.
Purple is a nice strong color.
That's right.
Alright, I don't have a land to play for turn, which is very unfortunate. So,
Gosh.
I'm going to tap 3 red, and I'm going to tap my commander to add 2 more red. So 5 red.
Jeez.
I'm going to play a Goldspan Dragon.
Oh my
A creature with flying and haste, 4/4.
That one is pretty good.
When it attacks or becomes the target of a spell, I'll create a treasure token. And treasures I control have sack this artifact, add 2 mana of any one color. So since it does have haste, I
Swing it, Nissa.
will go to combat. Do I kill Nissa?
Are you
though?
going to waste that 3 damage?
Right,
When
like
he has
that's-
1 on the board?
I think
You-
we
you-
see if Trey is gonna hold up his end of the bargain that he didn't agree on.
Listen, you can deny him a card draw and get 3 extra damage in. I think it's pretty fair.
I think the
I don't know.
safe play to see if Trey is really on our team
Yeah.
is to see if he goes through killing these.
So I should just swing this at you then.
no, not at me.
Oh.
Why would you do that? I'm already dead.
No. Well, it's going to attacking regardless. So I'm going to turn it sideways here, and you know what? Jared, it's coming at you to your face.
I will take the 4.
Wow,
And it'll make
that was a good alternative method. I didn't even think about that.
it will
I just like the memes of hitting Trey.
I will make a treasure token, and while I control Goldspan, all my treasures tap sacrifice for 2 manas. So I'm going to sacrifice that treasure for 2 red.
Man, I should have played
Play a
Sugar.
Dragon Tempest.
Oh my god.
An enchantment. Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under my control, it gains haste until end of turn. And whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under my control, it deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons I control. Spoiler alert, it's a lot of dragons. I will pass
Can you
the
does that have an
turn.
ability to get rid what did he do earlier? That the Purr's whim. You should play that now.
If only.
He played it too soon.
Darn.
Play another forest. Then, let us pay 3 for an artifact. Patriarch's Seal? I think that's how you say that. I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color, or I can pay 1 and tap it to untap target legendary creature you control. And then, since I've got 4 mana,
So, like, should the chat be urging you right now to kill Nissa?
I don't know.
I feel like the chat should be urging you to kill Nissa.
I mean, how many cards do you have in hand?
Although Donald's totally
5.
threatening.
I have 5. I know.
Yes, that gold span is pretty scary.
Goldspan is just a 4/4 dragon.
That's it. That's it.
Don't read the rest.
You
Other
let us
abilities.
play Goldspan as just a 4/4 dragon. We've got the abilities, and we'll leave it on the
We'll
field.
play the arena version.
Yeah.
Yeah, alchemy.
This is alchemy now.
Alchemy. It's been ratted.
Get the white out.
Then I will move to combat. Who shall I swing at, Nissa?
How dare you?
Love it. Good job.
It's not like he doesn't have 17 lands already.
Then second main.
6.
Second main phase. I'm gonna pay 4 for Parallel Lives.
Oh.
This is an enchantment.
Really should have held on to that.
This is a good game.
This is a moving game.
If an effect would put 1 or more tokens onto the battlefield under my control, it puts twice that many instead. So I just double all the tokens I make. And then I'll pass turn.
I mean, that is pretty good. Alright, let's draw. Also pretty good.
Everyone has like 80 mana, and I'm at 4.
I only have 3.
Like a little treasure token thing, right?
Okay, I feel like I gotta protect myself from the flying dragons. By making friends. Alright, so I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Tempt with Discovery. It's a sorcery with Tempting Offer. So search your library for a land card, put it into the battlefield. Then each opponent may search his or her library for a land card put into the battlefield. For each opponent that searches this way, I may also search this way.
Love it.
Okay, okay.
I'm in.
Hear me out. Hear me out. The correct play here is to make him pay 4 mana for 1 land. Am I right?
Any land.
I can pay 0 mana for 1 land, though.
I'm pretty like mana starved.
You have 1 billion mana.
I have 3.
You have 7.
You have 7 mana.
Don't
Like,
be a
we
dirty,
I don't have any-
filthy liar.
How about this? You guys don't do it, and I do
What?
it.
Okay,
No,
then
that's a
then
terrible
he's just
idea.
paying honorate for his best 2
And
lands.
then he only has forests. That's all he's got in there. I saw his deck list. It's
That-
all forests,
okay.
baby.
First of all, there is a non-forest right there.
I know.
7 Growth Chamber.
Wait, is it any land or just basic?
Any
Any
land.
land.
Any land.
I think we have to make it in turn order. I think is the correct.
Yeah,
way.
It
it
is.
is.
That's
so
why I'm
you would
looking
have
at
to go
you.
first.
What does the chat want?
I don't know what they're saying, but in their hearts they say don't take it.
All right. What do you guys? Do you guys want me to not do it?
I want you to not.
I have to do it. Like I legitimately have to do it.
Do you?
So I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry.
All right.
I think it is the best move if we don't do it. I agree with you both, but I have to do it so that I can play my
However,
commander.
I'm a selfish person and I want the land.
I have to do it to play my commander. I'm searching.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to as well.
3.
I'm
You
tempted.
can join in the party, Trey.
God, I really don't want you to get 4 lands for 4 mana.
I mean, but you want to be the only one left out of the party?
I know. Alright, chat, I want you to decide for me because I'm incapable of making my own decisions.
This is why we have the chat.
I'm gonna go ahead and start searching for my 3.
What are they saying, Donald?
Let's see. Common green shirt guy kicks some ass. Oh, that's not the.
I'll try my best.
I'm gonna search out luxury suite.
It's pretty sweet.
It is pretty sweet. Oh, I have more cards here.
I wish this wasn't
Any
the first time
consensus?
that I played this.
No one cares.
Okay,
They're talking about Fusion Strike in the chat.
Oh my goodness. I really hate you. All of you.
I'm gonna take Mimiano's School at the Water's Edge, which allows me to untap a target legendary permanent.
I'm gonna take Nikfo's Shrine to next.
Oh, oh, that's terrible.
We all gave him everything he needed.
You're welcome. Hey. I got
He's
some
getting a Dark
spices,
Depths. Dang it.
Alright, I got Fabled Passage, Dark Depths, and Cascading Cataracts.
This is not
Those aren't basic force.
They're not basic force, no.
I may have been wrong. Reading is never my strength. Maybe don't trust that I...
But he said it.
Alright. Oh man, they go not even tapped, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, they come in untapped. And I will pass the turn after that.
Wow. Okay. Big drawing.
Just 5 untapped mana. I hate that.
Okay. I'm going to play a land and let it enter the battlefield untapped. Let's make sure I have the colors here. Blue, red, white, forest, green, and black. To play Jodah the Unifier, legendary creature, human wizard. Creatures I control get +X/+X, where X is the number of legendary creatures I control. Whenever I cast a legendary spell from my hand, exile cards from the top of my library until I hit a legendary non-land card with lesser mana value, and I get to play that without paying its mana cost. Then, what do you guys want me to do? What do you think?
Well, can you...
Oh, wait, that's a historic spell?
Yes.
So I get to draw a card.
Can you kill Jared this turn?
I'm kind of terrified of Jared.
Yeah. I'm just scared that he didn't... There's a thespian stage in his hand, and we're about to get hit with a merit liege token.
It might be in my hand, it might not. Who knows?
So should I work it around the board a little bit? I can't all of you guys. Menace flying. Alright. I'm gonna swing 3 with Kethis at Jared.
Nothing.
Oh, I'm not done declaring my attackers.
Alright, fair.
But then I will swing another 3 at you as well. So 6 total at you.
Okay.
That's right.
I just feel like you got a lot of land after that, and I advocated on your behalf, so maybe,
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Alright, that's all I got.
Alright. I will untap. Draw for turn. I think probably gonna spend my turn making my other turns better, maybe.
I like that.
Commander games don't usually last that long, so it seems like a bad move.
I know, especially that like I'm afraid I'm just dead next turn.
Oh, last time was 2 hours though, so you never know.
So I'm going to tap. Well, wait a minute. What if? Nah, we'll just do this. We tap. I can't even do that. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells. Huh.
It's pretty good in a dragon deck, though.
It is, but what if you want to cast non-dragon stuff? So I'm gonna spend. If I do that, that'll give me 4 mana. 4, 6. I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. I'm going to tap 3 and play a Herald's Horn. It's an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, I choose a creature type. I will choose dragons.
That's what you're gonna go.
Kobolds. Or what is he, like Vicious or something like that?
So creature spells of the that I cast of the chosen cost cost 1 less to cast. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I can look at the top card of my library. If it's a creature card of the chosen type, I may reveal it and put it in my hand. So I now have I will tap my commander for 2 red, and I'll play a Gadrick the Crown Scourged because he costs 1 less due to Herald's Horn. I have a trigger. Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under my control, it gains haste until end of turn. And when a dragon enters the battlefield under my control, it deals X damage to the target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons. I control 2 dragons. So I can send out 2 damage. Unfortunately, none of the creatures can take 2 damage because it's not going to matter, so it's coming to your face, Trey.
Wow, going after a Trey.
We're gonna keep things even. Gotta be gentle with it.
So, Gadrick unfortunately can't attack unless I control 4 or more artifacts.
That's never gonna happen.
But at the beginning of my end step, I can create a treasure token for each
That's an artifact.
non-token creature that died this turn. Unfortunately,
It's unfortunate
nothing died this turn. But I do have a Goldspan Dragon that will be coming to someone's face. If I don't attack you, will you not kill me next turn?
I kind of have a plan if you attack me whether or not. So.
Oh, so it's not going to matter if I attack you. Wow.
And you have the clock with that enchantment you have there.
Huh.
Does the chat know, Joey, maybe put up Dark Depths onto the image, because Dark Depths is currently at 10, right?
Yes, 10 snow counters.
What does it need?
It needs 3 mana to remove it.
Oh, yeah, so you can remove it, and then you get your...
Merit Liege,
Your
20/20
Merit Liege.
indestructible with flying.
It's going to be rough.
Alright, well, I'm going to declare Goldspan attacking Jared.
Okay. Before blocks, I'm going to.
I'm going to create a treasure whether or not you like it. Just saying.
I'm going to tap this forest and I will crop rotation. So I sacrifice a land and then search a land.
Great.
So I'm going to sack this forest and I'm going to search up Thespian Stage.
Shocker.
Shocker. Saw it coming. Donald knows the game.
Is it not in the top half? You hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
It's the very last card.
There we are. Okay, now this is kind of a complicated rule set, but how it works is that before blockers are declared, well, Thespian Stage, I can tap 2 and tap it and it becomes a copy of the target land and gains this ability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 2 mana with my Simic Growth Chamber and tap my Thespian Stage. It will become a copy of Dark Depths with no ice counters. I'll sack the original Dark Depths to the Legend rule, and then Thespian Stage since it's a copy of Dark Depths without ice counters, I sack it and I make a Merit Liege token, which is a 20/20 indestructible flyer. And then I will block your Goldspan Dragon.
Yeah, I guess you will.
I honestly don't know how to feel about this. On the one hand, 20/20 flying indestructible.
I
On the
know.
other hand, Goldspan's gone.
I got rid of the Goldspan.
The Goldspan being gone's happy.
I don't think it is.
Well, I mean, for now. Are you gonna make it indestructible 21?
I don't think I'm gonna do anything but just let it die. Unfortunately.
Hate to see it go.
Yeah.
I'm very sad about it.
Me too.
I'm sorry, man. My condolences.
Me too.
You'll get a letter from the board in 6 to 7 months.
Well,
you do make another treasure token because the creature died.
At the beginning of my end step, Gadrick will trigger. The question is, do I keep that treasure around? I think I'm going to sack the current treasure I have on my second main and tap for a red. Treasure also for a red. And I'm going to play Dragon Lord's Servant. Creature that says, dragon spells I cast cost 1 less to cast.
So they're basically free now, right?
Dragons are 2 less currently for me. So, I think I will move to my end step, and when I do, I will create a treasure for each non-token creature that died this turn, and I'll pass.
Alrighty. Back to the best player's turn. Okay.
Last time he won the game with 135 life. This time,
126.
This time,
126.
This time, turn 5 Merit Liege.
We did discuss the power level.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to revisit on the power level.
I mean,
we're just joking.
that was a pretty good trick, I have to admit.
It was pretty good.
We all let you have it.
I'm gonna play Forest. Then I am going to pay 4 for Baru Wormspeaker. He is my commander. Human Druid. Worms I control get +2/+2 and trample. And I can pay 7 and a green and tap him to make a 4/4 green worm creature token. And it costs less the higher power my worms are. But I currently have one. Then, so I got 4, 6 mana. I will move to combat. will pass through combat. Well, I guess Toski has to attack, so I'll swing at Louis.
With a 1/1.
Yep.
Indestructible. I'll block the. Block the Jodah.
I mean,
2020.
You put a colossification on that bad boy too.
not letting you dark card.
Okay. Then I will pay 2 to tap my Nykthos to make 2, 3, 4 mana. 5, 6 mana.
Is this after combat resolves, or should
Yes.
I be scared right now?
No, it's
okay,
after
thank
combat.
God.
This is main phase 2.
I can breathe.
you get to do one thing with Jodah at least.
I will cast Worm Calling for 5. So this is a sorcery. I'm not using the buyback. I put an XX green worm creature token into play. Since I paid 5 into the X, I will create 2 5/5 worms.
Oh, you have parallel lives, I forgot.
Large can only block one of those.
That's true.
You became the target very quickly in this game.
Well, I did it for the style points.
Style
my
points.
style
I gotta
points.
say, do we have a counter for that?
So basically what you're saying is you're just not going to attack with it.
I think you promised that right there.
It's a great blocker,
It is a great blocker.
but it's also a great attacker.
Alright, that goes to my graveyard. And then I will pass my turn.
Okay, I will untap and draw. Hey, that's pretty good.
Did you cast that for X's 5 just because you had 5/5 worm tokens? You can only cast X for the token you have.
There were many factors that led to that, and that was indeed one of them.
Okay, so I like doing math sometimes.
I totally missed that. He should have taken way more damage.
Should have.
It's
Oh, yeah, they
it's
get
done.
plus
It's done.
X for
Chat let us down.
yeah.
You know, chat didn't know.
I forgot
no.
about that. It's a new card. I don't know.
Jodah should have pumped both of them. Should have taken 4 more. It's alright. If you win, we'll just put an asterisk.
Yeah, just one.
I will tap 3 and I will play Scoot Swarm.
Oh, jeez.
So it's landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield, I make a 1/1 green insect. If I have 7 or more lands, it makes a copy of Scoot Swarm.
He's a creature.
He is a creature.
Good way to crash
No,
arena,
he's a
too.
creature.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to tap a green, 2 green, and a blue. And I'm going to play Tatiyova. This is my commander. She's a legendary creature. Whenever lands I control have land creatures I control have flying. Whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, and I have 7 or more lands, I can make a land a 7 or a 3/3 with haste.
Sense of scoop. Was it not scoop shift? It's one that flickers all the lands.
Yeah, it's not. I don't have escape shift in here actually. All right. Then I'm going to sack this Fabled Passage and go get a forest. Untapped because I control
4 more.
4 more lands.
Or 3. Yeah,
4
4
more.
more it untaps. Yeah.
Okay, so trigger here. I'm going to make a copy of Scoot Swarm, and I will make my Cascading Cataracts a 3/3 flyer. So this is the land and it has indestructible. That's the important part.
Do you have the indestructible artifact lands?
I have all of the indestructible lands in here. I think there's 3 in these colors.
That sounds right.
Okay. And then I will play Terramorphic Expanse. I'll make 4 Scoot Swarms. I'll make this forest a 3/3 flyer.
Not indestructible.
Not indestructible.
I will kill it!
I'm going to sack the Terramorphic. Sack it, go get a basic, put it on the battlefield tap.
Do those have summoning sickness? Because
They do have summoning sickness. My lands are the only thing that does not have summoning sickness. My lands have haste because Tatiyova gives them haste.
Oh, Tatiyova does give them haste.
Yes.
I was like, I thought,
They would
I was making
have-
sure my ruling was.
Yeah, they would have summoning sick if they just entered the
Because you had to
battlefield.
be controlling.
And I will go up to 8 Scoot Swarm.
Guys, we gotta do something about it.
Oh, I know.
Don't worry.
What? But what?
Don't worry.
You did tell him about if you win 2 weeks in a row, how you're not invited back, right?
Yeah.
It might be worth it. All right, chat. I have 2 attacks I can attack.
Chat wants this game to continue to be going on.
to not be
as long as
over in
possible.
5 minutes.
All right, so I can either attack Trey or I can attack Louis with my Merit Liege.
You're not allowed to attack me.
What do you guys think?
They're
Louis or
definitely
Trey?
going to go with Louis, for the record.
Let's see what happens.
Why can't you go towards Donald?
He has a block. He has a blocker.
You kill his creature.
But I don't do 20 damage.
Well, I mean, you know.
You do 20 damage to a creature.
Yeah, that's true. I think Donald is the best play here.
All right, we got one Louis.
Of course you do. And that's my store manager, Jesse. You're fired.
Hey, Joey just got promoted.
I don't know.
Louis.
Chad is Chad's not going against me yet. They're gonna go Louis. I can answer this for you.
Okay, so
Jesse's the only one.
I'm gonna go to attacks.
Jesse, you're dead to me.
I'm going to swing Merit Liege at Louis. I'll swing this Forest at Trey.
You will do no such thing.
It's got flying, so I can't do anything about it.
It does have flying.
Oh, all your lands have flying, right?
Yes, all my lands have flying.
Why don't worms have reach? I mean,
Right?
I
They
take
live in
that.
the air.
Oh man, I was thinking of that one.
Oh god.
I
feel
will.
bad for you.
After that, I will pass the turn.
All right.
I was just thinking.
untap.
There's like that enchantment that makes worms that makes it where creatures flying can't attack. That'd be
sandworm convergence.
That would hose my deck.
I hope I draw it. Oh no. I put it in and I was like, wait,
It's
wasn't Tatiyova my last
interesting
one?
card to get. If you guys would have convinced him to attack somebody else, I would have taken care of Merit Liege this turn.
For the
record, I just want it out there that I would have taken care of it.
I didn't
Well,
tell
what
you to
did you want me to
attack
say?
anybody.
You should attack me.
That's what I wanted you to say.
I'll take one for the team. I can't do anything about Merit Liege. I promise to leave you guys alone.
Interesting.
But I can't do anything about Merit Liege.
Hey, if you guys can take out his flyers, I will happily attack him.
All right. Donald.
Louis.
You wanna take some damage?
You would love that.
You take some damage.
How much damage?
We're gonna deal here. You're gonna take 29 damage.
29?
But,
Holy crap!
But it's gonna kill him.
Like right now?
Like if I work that out, is that the play? Should we work that way? Because I can get.
I can't go to 10. Are you crazy?
That is factually incorrect.
You definitely. I definitely
can't go to 10 right now.
All right, let's see what I can maybe do. 1,
think
2,
what
3,
we'll do
4,
for
5,
that.
6.
Lightning bolt.
Legendary
several
spells
hundred
cost
times.
1 less.
I'll take 9 damage. I'll gladly take 9 damage.
Does he have any other flying?
Out
all
of 3/3
his lands are
indestructible.
flying.
Okay. Listen, this is going to be our only opportunity to take him out.
Also, he has 8 Scute Swarms.
This is our only opportunity to take him out. I'm telling you that right now. It's just a flush of done. Alright. Let's see. If I cast this, it's going to cost me 4 minus 1. So it costs me 3. 2. 3. And then could I still play that?
I mean, if I take 29 damage, then Trey can just kill me next turn.
Yeah, he has the power.
He has 2 5/5s.
To be fair, if you have 10 life, a child could kill you.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what you guys go with here. We'll put the plays out. You guys can make a decision on this whole thing. I gotta figure out my mana though. Black. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, I can do it. 2 force, and then 1 for colorless. I'm gonna play the Great Henge. I can get that off for 3 because it is 5 less, which makes it 2, but then it's 1 less because of Kethis.
Yeah.
So I can fire that off for 3.
Trigger.
And I get a trigger here, so reveal cards is gonna be the first basically card.
That's 9 or less.
Sorry, the Great Henge, let me read it, is a legendary artifact. It costs, we already talked about X less. I can tap it for 2 mana and gain 2 life. And whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, put a 1/1 counter on it and draw a card. I also have a trigger here first though, right? Whenever I cast a historic spell, I draw a card. Okay.
Is Jodah's on cast as well?
It is, but you can stack them however you want. So
Jodah's? What are you talking about?
His Cascade trigger. Well, Cascade, not Cascade.
Yeah, so yeah, okay. So now I do this. I reveal cards until I hit something that's less converted mana costs.
Wow.
Chromatic Aura. That was huge.
Pretty good hit.
So this goes on the bottom of my library in any order.
That Marriage Leech hit is looking better and better.
So I hit a Chromatic Aura, which I get to cast, right? You may cast that card without paying its converted mana cost. So I get another Johora Weatherlight Captain trigger, right? Because it's a historic spell.
Yes.
So I draw another card. Got some mana to play with, huh?
So you're casting Chromatic Warrior, it's on the battlefield?
Yep.
Alright.
Then Great Henge hits.
Yeah, then Great Henge resolves after your Cascade trigger.
Yep. Alright. Now I will... That changes things to more mana available to me. I can play manas of any color, so it doesn't really matter now. I'll tap 3, 4, and floating 1 here.
And when you tap Great Henge, you gain 2 life.
Gain 2 life, sorry, thank you. I'm going to play Saskia the Unyielding, which is a legendary creature human soldier with vigilance and haste. As it enters the battlefield, I choose a player. I'm going to choose you.
We got a Cascade trigger first.
Oh, Cascade, yep, alright, Cascade trigger.
And a cast trigger for Johora.
I'm going to take the card first on Johora. Alright, now I have a... Do I have any other triggers other than Jodah?
You will once it enters with Great Henge, but right now Jodah's your trigger you need to resolve.
So Jodah, I reveal cards.
You're looking for 3 or less?
Yep, 3 or less, so let's see, how would a dual card work?
It would be the front.
Yeah,
face.
it's the front.
Is there a front face on this? It can be cast by either one.
This is the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that would be Irska, God of the Tree. That is a cast of a legendary creature, which triggers Johora, right?
Yeah, so because the double-sided card, you can actually choose which side. When you go to cast it, you can choose. Yeah,
okay.
It triggers off the Cascade as a 3 mana spell, but you can choose the side.
They changed that because of Tibble during Cal time. So if the mana cost is less, then you can cast it.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so it's going to come in as Saskia, God of the Tree. Alright, so I get a trigger off Johora to draw a card. And then this enters the battlefield first.
Yeah, this winner
So this gets a 1/1 counter from
Great Henge.
Great Henge, and I draw a card. Wow. Then Saskia enters the battlefield. I get a 1/1 on it and draw a card.
Great
Man,
Henge is
where's-
pretty okay.
Where's that?
Not bad.
You need some discard some cards there.
Yeah. I still have 6 mana available. I have not played a land this turn. Okay. What else can I do here? 6 mana. I can get 7. Creature. Creature with 1/1 dies. Return that card to battlefield. That's pretty good. Whenever this creature dies. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna use 4. So I'm gonna tap this. I will float for 5. I will use 4 of that, so I'm floating. I only need 1 of it. I only need 3 of it. So I'm floating 3 mana off here to play Marchessa, the Black Rose.
You're floating 2 mana.
Nope, it's 1 less. I had 6 total, and it's 1 less.
Oh, it is a tap for 6? You sure that's not 5?
It's tapped for 5, and I had 1 floating off the Great Henge.
Oh, I gotcha.
Alright, so Marchessa the Black Rose is a legendary creature. It's got Dethrone. Whenever this creature attacks the player with the most life or tied with the most life, put a 1/1 counter on it. Other creatures also have Dethrone. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, return that card to the battlefield at the end step. So I've got trigger to draw a card, trigger to
Cascade
play
3 or less.
3 or less. It's got to be
It's gotta be legendary.
legendary, non-land. Yep. Trelane is not 3 or less. Soul Ring is not legendary. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Nature's Lore is not legendary. 3 or less is not there. 3 or less.
Oh, Nagila.
Nagila,
Oh,
the
wow.
Blade Blossom. That is a legendary creature, human warrior. Whenever a warrior attacks, you may have its controller create a 1/1 warrior creature token that's tapped and attacking, and I can pay 5 colored, untap all attacking creatures. They gain trample, lifelink, and haste until the end of turn. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Okay. So triggers on entering. So I get a 1/1 counter. This is ridiculous.
It is.
I get a 1/1 counter when this enters the battlefield.
And you draw a
And
card.
I draw a card.
Off great hand.
And then Marchessa enters the battlefield. And I get a 1/1 counter. And get to draw a card.
Now you guys have a vested interest in keeping me alive, so that I can swing the liege.
Now we're going to just have to mill Louis out. He already has half his deck.
3 mana floating. And have not played a land yet. 3 mana floating, have not played a land yet.
I have 4 lands on the battlefield. He has half his deck on the battlefield.
The problem is we gotta get rid of him.
We gotta get rid of you!
I don't know. I think
I'm dead. I'm
the
dead.
turns is tabled.
Do I have life? Oh, okay. If I tap 5, I would have lifelink. I can't get to 5 though. Can I get to 5? I'm at 3 floating. Can I untap artifact somehow? Oh, that. Alright. This is a long turn. Sorry,
I think
everybody.
anything I do at this point is insignificant.
Alright, I'm gonna play a land for turn. And then I'm gonna tap it for 4 and play a artifact Hero's Podium. Each legendary, that does get 1 less, right? Legendary spell, yep. Each legendary creature I control gets 1/1 for each other legendary creature I control.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendary creatures.
Doubled from Jodah,
Yeah.
so they're all plus 14, plus
Yeah,
14. That does trigger Jodah.
Nope.
Whenever I cast a legendary spell, I exile target cards. We're looking for 5 or less.
4 or less.
Nope, 5.
Its mana.
Converted mana cost.
Its converted mana cost is 5, so you have to cascade 1 lower.
Oh, 4 or less. Okay.
Ugh.
That would have been huge. 4. What did we say? 4 or less.
4 or
That's the
less.
one.
Alright,
Borderline
Retrabric of Orborg. It's a legendary creature, zombie wizard. Vigilance with Ward 2. Other zombies have vigilance. Whenever another legendary creature I control dies, create a token that's a copy of that, except for it's a 2/2 zombie in addition to its other types. Alright, so I've got a board state.
Is that what you call it?
I'm out of mana.
So you got...
Any
got
damage
some
I
triggers
deal
here.
to either of you guys goes to him. Oh, triggers?
1/1 counter and a
One more
draw.
counter. Sorry, thank you. 1 more counter.
And all your creatures are 16 now.
What are warriors? Do I have any warriors on the field? I don't think so. Alright, summoning sickness wise, these 2 can't attack. So,
That can't. That came in the battlefield
yeah,
this
that
turn.
can't.
I think everything did except for
Everything
those
but
3.
these 3, and then Saskia has haste.
Yeah. So I feel like I don't have much flying? Or do I not have any?
You don't have any
Do I
flying.
not have any flying?
I've been keeping an eye.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Do you have fire in your hand?
Dummy.
Whoopsies.
Freaking dummy.
No.
freaking dummy. There was so much going on. All right. I drew all my cards, right?
I think you drew enough.
That's a fat grip you got there. Looks like you just opened a pack.
George is making fun of me. That's totally me. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's going to make things interesting. So I can swing at somebody. If I swing at you, I can swing at you 5. They're plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, they're plus 16.
Plus 16.
Why do you need to swing?
Because I have to kill him or I'm dead.
Yeah, but why swinging at me will kill him? I need to understand.
Saskia, any damage I deal to you is dealt to him as well.
Okay. So when she entered, you chose him as the player?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I can hit you for 30, he's dead.
Oh my god! But then I'm dead.
And I can do that because you only have 2 blockers.
I mean, I do only have 2 blockers. Yeah.
Your stuff's all on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have to do that because I didn't play a flyer, so I don't really have an option. So I would typically ask our chat here what they wanted me to do. But I know my chat, and they definitely want me to die. So
I have such a flashy play next turn.
if you make it,
I don't think any of us good in our turn.
I have to play the game to win. I'm gonna swing at you. You have 2 blockers, correct?
I do.
No mana. How many treasure tokens?
1.
That's not gonna be enough. All right. So,
are you going to kill me?
I don't think it's gonna kill you.
Are you sure they're all plus 16 plus 16?
It's gonna be close.
Well, don't kill me.
Would you want to make a deal, and I'll only hit you for 29?
Yeah, hit me for whatever you need to, but don't kill me.
You have to agree to the deal then.
I only cast 2 dragons.
I have to attack you. I have to attack you so that it deals 29 damage or I am dead. Unless you want to make a deal that you don't swing at me.
No, no deals with him. You're talking to me. Over here.
All right.
Well, I mean, yeah. Merit Liege doesn't swing at you next turn. If you don't kill me, let's not be hasty.
I feel like the answer is here. All right, I'm gonna swing at you for. You want to let 29 go through, or do you want to?
I don't want to have to block, so only.
Do you want to promise me that I will swing at you with 2, and it will deal 29 damage to you? Or I'll swing at you with everything and you're probably gonna die.
I don't want to die. I'm too young. So Jodah's going to be 21 by himself.
So 21, they get 16, 19, 19, 19.
The lowest you're taking is...
If you hit me with 2, I'm just
The lowest
dead.
you're taking is 38.
Yeah.
I'm swinging forward on you.
What the? Why?
You're taking too long.
Oh, I hate you.
If I did, would I play it?
I mean, even if I block, I just die.
Maybe.
I probably would, actually.
You probably would, just
Yeah.
so that I could take care of that problem. Because you know what? I mean, you're second on the list.
That great henge play.
It was pretty nice.
Into chromatic orrery
so even
wrecked
if I
this game.
Block, that's still 32. That's 38. I'll go to 1 if I block like that.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're both 19-19. Yeah, so I'll go to 1 and have no creatures. Is it really still living if you're at 1 and nothing else?
You're still alive.
Is it still alive at that point?
You're still alive at that point.
I mean, I guess I have to do that.
There you go.
That
That's
last
my
life point is the one that
only
matters.
That's the only
option.
thing that matters, to be honest.
I will
Just don't play a shotgun.
I will block like this and take 38. I can't even fetch. I can't even play a fetch land.
Oh.
Alright, this has vigilance. This is tapped. That's tapped. And that's tapped. And then
We're gonna be here a while. Hold on.
no
38 damage.
no warriors attacks. I have no triggers.
Dang it.
You had the most life, so I get 1/1 counters on all this because of Death Run on Marchessa.
I would say I flew too close to the sun, but that was going to happen whether or not.
And
Yeah.
then, I think that's your turn.
I think the
I've got to discard lots of
I
cards.
think the mistake was giving Louis a turn.
Yes.
Oh, I get to play
Yeah, you get to play
with my 1 life.
I'm gonna discard 4 lands and then.
What a
All right. Well,
What a
while you're
sad
discarding, I will untap. I have a Herald's Horn trigger, so at the beginning of my upkeep, I'll look at the top card in my library. If it's a dragon card, I can reveal it and put it in my hand. It is not. So it'll stay on the top. I'll draw for turn. I mean...
I
What
thought
do-
these were supposed to be lower power.
You were giving me crap. And then look at you.
I was.
I would like everybody know that I had to reshape the earth in my hand. And I was about to get really wild next
That would have
turn.
won the game right there.
Hey guys, I want to play with my deck with bad snakes.
They're dragons without wings. They're so cool.
So... Let me see if I can sync with this. If I do that, it would be...
Good game, sir.
Yeah, it feels good.
It was,
Feels good.
it was a battle.
Yep.
That was a lucky. It was a lucky Great Henge. My turn would not have been nearly as good if I didn't Great Henge into Chromatic.
That was filthy. It really was.
I'm just trying to see if I can do anything. Like, we have to. Neither one of us get another turn.
This is true.
Do you
He's
have
got a lot of
anything?
blockers. He's got a lot of blockers.
You got 3 blockers.
If I draw the perfect card,
I'm exactly
I might be okay.
Oh no.
Because even a board wipe doesn't matter because he has that new.
So
Yeah, they'll just come
He
back.
has that new zombie.
How
Bounce
much
would do
you
it.
did not take from Jodah, right? You blocked Jodah.
I
was
did
like,
block
worried about
Jodah.
commander damage.
No,
I was like,
I would have just killed me too. Yeah, Jodah was exactly 21.
Man, Jodah doesn't even say other legendary creatures. That's insane.
Yeah, because he's just a 6/6 on his own.
The 5/5, but other legendary, or I guess by itself it is a 6/6.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Power Creep's killing this game. 5 mana for a 6/6?
I mean, at least it doesn't have Traker.
I don't think I have anything to impact this game at all.
Oh, other legendary creatures also have vigilance.
So if I do,
God, are you kidding?
Yeah, they did.
Oh my god.
if I do that, then that'll
Jesus,
be
Morty.
1, 2, 4. Let's see. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out if I can do anything at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 4, 5. Do one less. Alright, well, here goes nothing. I will tap 1 and play a sad Soul Ring. I will tap that Soul Ring and my commander for double red. And using his ability, once per turn, I can cast a dragon from my graveyard. I'll bring Goldspan back.
He's back.
When Goldspan enters, I get 2 triggers off of Dragon Tempest, so it'll have haste, it already does. But then it'll also deal 1 damage. I'm going to deal 1 to your face.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's the one he needed.
I'll take it.
Alright.
I have no flying because I'm an idiot. That turn would have been so much different if I played the game right.
Yeah, well, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion.
Alright, so then Then I will tap 1, 2, 3 and sack my treasure for double red because Goldspan says they go for 2.
Wouldn't you deal damage when the Goldspan hit when you're enchantment?
I did. I dealt 1 to his face.
Okay, I thought it did more than
to the number of dragons I control, which was 1.
Also, some other card.
So I have 5 mana, 5 red mana. I will cast Riusi, the Falling Star. He's 6 mana, but it'll cost 1 less. He has a flying 5/5. Whenever he dies, it deals 5 damage to each creature without flying. I have a dragon, 2 Dragon Tempest triggers, so he will have haste. And when Dragon enters the battlefield, I can do X damage. X is now 2, so I'll deal 2 more to your face, Louis. And then I will...
Am I gonna die?
No, unfortunately you're not. Well, not from me anyway.
Trey scares me. Trey has been awfully quiet in this game. Trey's the guy who does nothing the whole game and wins Commander.
That was just like last week.
I'm going to
Swing at Trey?
swing 9 at you.
You want to make a deal?
No, I don't.
The last deal went bad.
Last deal did not turn out so great for me. I was willing to take 29 damage and you decided to send it all.
I have no blockers because I have no flyers because I'm an idiot. So I'll take 9.
You'll go to 4. And unfortunately, I will be completely tapped out with nothing else I can do.
Come on, you have to have a galvanic blast in hand. You have to.
I don't even have Metalcraft.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I do.
treasure?
I have 3. And pass my turn.
God,
People asking about the playmats. These are Ultra Pro. They're new. They should be available at stores that know what they're doing.
I bought mine at my local LGS.
George. You cannot buy them online on my website because we sold out. Good job, Jesse.
Jesse sold them all.
Hey,
Jesse had one job on Friday, sell all the playmats.
That's the only reason I bought this one.
But he failed at selling all the sleeves.
He did a
So-
good job. He was pushing them.
Yeah, it was.
Your boy was working.
I did not need another playmat, but
I didn't either. This is my 5th one now.
oh really 5th? That's probably my 50th.
Okay, I'm gonna play Blighted Woodland Return. And then I'm gonna play a much sadder Great Henge. I only pay 2 because all my worms get +2/+2 from Baru, so they are 7/7s. Okay, tap that for 2. I'll gain 2 life.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Another
confident.
2.
I'm confident he has something here.
I hope so. I have 1 card in hand. I'm gonna play a Soul Swallower. It is a 3/3 worm with Trample and Delirium. I don't think that matters right now.
Don't have Delirium.
It doesn't have haste anyway.
We haven't had enough turns to get Delirium.
But since a non-token creature ETB'd, I'm going to get a counter on it. And I'll draw a card.
No wonder Great Henge is a $55 card.
It's
Yep.
busted.
It's so good. I love
Every-
that set. They were basically like, listen, guys, let's just print whatever we
Yeah.
want. No testing. No.
Just have fun.
Like, how did Oko make it out of the gate? There's no way that they play tested that and thought it was okay. And Uro. With Uro in the
The
format,
playtesters never read the second ability.
I'm going to pay 2 to tap my Nykthos and make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
Oh god.
And I'm going to spend 3 of it for Garruk's Uprising. It's an enchantment. When it ETBs, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, I draw a card. I do. Creatures I control have Trample. They mostly already do. And whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. So that was 3 of my 8. 4 for a Soul Ring. I'll pay another green to tap Baru. Let's see if this goes anywhere. I'm really trying to do anything. I'll make 2 4/4 worms that are actually 6/6s.
so
I'll draw
3 green floating.
Yes. So I'll draw 2 cards because of Garruk's Uprising. That didn't help. I will use another one of my floating mana to tap my Patriarch's Seal to untap Baru, tap him again to make another 2 Wyrms, draw another 2 cards. It really doesn't help.
He's got a lot of creatures out there though.
So
You have 2 more creatures than he does right now.
I do?
Yeah.
well, these are 6 creatures. Or 4 creatures. Rather.
Yeah, I know.
4 with 6.
Because Tatiyova can't block because he has to attack.
Gosh. This is muy difícil.
I mean,
George just said, "Dude, text me who wins by
By
shirt
shirt
color."
so definitely don't kill me because then Lou will at least have to swing one creature.
One creature,
at me.
yeah, that is.
So you want me alive?
Yes. I mean,
How
I wasn't
on
planning
earth
on
do
it,
you
but I
think-
appreciate the thought.
Why
I
do
guess.
you want you alive?
Because that's one less creature coming at him. Because you have to at least send one to me to kill me.
Yeah. Or you could kill him and solidify. We could just straw off into the sunset together.
I don't think it works that way.
I'm going to use my last floating and a green to cast Return to Nature, targeting your.
Hero's Podium.
Yes.
What does that do?
Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or exile a card from a graveyard. Is an instant.
That was good.
Yes, so now your things are much smaller.
They're not 16/16 anymore. Now they're only
Yes.
+8/8.
Yes. So I will move to combat. And I'll try and organize my board.
Gosh, I'm
somewhat
such a
here.
freaking idiot.
I have to swing with Toski. And I'm going to swing with both of my 7/7 worms. All at you.
Okay. What's the total damage? I'm at 4 life. It doesn't matter. How many creatures are attacking?
3.
2 7/7s
That's
and a
one.
1/1.
Yeah, with trample.
Tramples?
Mm-hmm.
2 7/7s and a 1/1.
Yep.
And my creatures have 1,
Plus 8,
2,
plus
3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 8, plus 8.
Yep.
2 7/7s and a 1/1. And 1 mana floating?
3.
Well,
Or no mana floating.
No,
but I've
because
got
you
a
went to
force and a
combat,
soul
yeah.
ring.
So for
Access to 3 mana.
for 3, what can he do?
Win the game.
I mean, I'm gonna double block. I think I have to. Right?
I'm not telling you how
You
to play.
pump, you pump something. I'll take the 4. So, let's see what I want to leave here.
The audience cast Revive Green Shirt Guy. You're back in the game.
Hey, I'll take it. I guess I gotta wear a green shirt every week now.
Yeah. You no longer have a name.
Green shirt guy. I'm cool with it.
Okay. I'm gonna double block. There's 3 of them, 3 creatures, right? I'm gonna double block. Each of these are a pair.
Okay.
Let's see, doesn't matter. This pair is blocking that, and then
No, he's not attacking. It's these 2 worms,
two worms.
and Toski.
this Toski. None of them have death touch, right?
Not
He's just
currently.
Not
indestructible.
currently.
Alright, these 2 will block Joski.
Okay.
Broski.
Alright, these 2 die. And then I will not draw any cards, and then I will pass my turn.
Wait,
Oh my gosh, I was so
no,
scared.
no, wait though.
I
Don't
was so
you kill
scared.
anything?
No.
I was
I
so
really doubt
big.
it. All my stuff were only
I was
7.
But they were
Terrified.
7/7s, so, and these
They
are
get-
all
they get
plus 8.
plus
Oh, so
8.
it doesn't even matter. It's irrelevant.
He had to make him sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fine. Alright.
I was trying to do anything.
I'm a little disappointed that you didn't kill one of them.
Well, I drew like
I
5
totally
cards.
screwed up. Like, I
and-
gotta learn how to. Totally screwed up. I should have discarded more legendaries so that if that happened, I could trigger off of this whole thing that lets me bring legendaries from my graveyard. But
Yeah.
sorry, done.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw a card.
I was trying to draw into anything with Death Touch, and I could not.
Okay. Blocking creatures.
4 6/6s and another 6/6.
5 creatures.
Yes.
You could just not attack and skip your turn.
Ooh.
Because you basically took like 3 turns last turn, so you could take a couple off.
Review the top 7
If
cards.
only I could have got the 7 mana.
That would have been really cool.
I could have.
Those are 7/7s.
Yeah.
Your creatures
They're
are
6/6s.
6/6s.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna start it off by playing. I'll tap 5 with Chromatic Ordering. Flip 1. To play Semut, Voice of Dissent. This is a legendary creature, flash, double strike, vigilance, haste. Other creatures you control have haste. It enters the battlefield. I have a trigger under horror to draw a card.
Jodah trigger.
Well, hold on. I have to do the Jodah trigger. That's what I was looking for. All right, so looking for 5 or less.
4
or
less.
less. I hit Sedishmikmak, the Imposter. Shaka Shima, the Imposter. As it comes into play, choose a creature. If you do, it makes a copy of the creature except it's the same name, and it's still legendary, and it gains 2. Return it to the owner's hand. So if it's creating another legendary, doesn't that make one of them go away?
It sure does. Unless it says it's not legendary.
It says it's still legendary.
Yep.
If you do, and except its name is still. Oh, its name is Shakashima the Imposter, and it's legendary.
Yeah, so
So
it's
this
not,
one goes away.
Yeah. No, it won't. Its name is that. So it's
Right. So this one will.
it'll stick. No, it'll stick around because it's not like if you copy Jodah, it's not becoming Jodah. It's becoming Saskia,
It
whatever.
just so happens to have all the abilities of Jodah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a copy of it,
Yeah,
of
I was
everything but the
confused.
name.
I was confused that. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna choose Saskia, the Unyielding. Enters the battlefield. I'm gonna choose you. So any combat damage I deal to
Oh,
him
no. Oh,
is gonna
my
go to you.
He doesn't even have to attack you.
You were tapped out, right?
Oh, no.
So then triggers here. That's gonna be game, I think. But
You think?
triggers 1/1 counter.
Don't even play any more cards.
So
Just attack.
Well, I gotta, gotta play it out. I shouldn't play it out, right?
I mean, we're trying to make it to like, what, an hour and a half? So like, we still have a little time.
Yeah.
You could
12
have a
minutes.
fog, though, is the question.
I don't.
It'd be cool if you did.
It'd be good live cool if I did.
I don't.
I do have a treasure that taps for 2.
He could fog.
I could red fog.
That mono,
Okay,
folks.
so I have to do 37 damage. You have no blockers. 1 mana that you can put out. So
2 mana.
I can't get Hero's Podium back, I don't think. But
You've
all
already got
creatures
2
have
Jodahs. Or no, Saskia.
all creatures have haste. So you're either gonna have. I know the right plays out, but because we're streaming, I want to like not make everybody wait for that.
Yeah, well let me make it easy for you. I have nothing.
Well, that's
So-
not super fair. If you can have a fog. No, don't attack with everything.
All right.
Attack you with everything. Good game, guys. It was fun. It was good.
Oh, don't shake his hand. He
Nah.
lost first.
He caused this to
They
happen.
say the second best deck loses first, so.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I think that was you definitely became the target.
Oh, for sure.
Also, I'm not gonna lie to you. My mistake of not playing the flying creature. If I would have thought through that and played Voice of the Plenty and had a blocker against
Yeah.
you, I think that would have gone way differently. But I
Probably
screwed
would
up.
Yeah, then you forced the kill on me.
Yeah, it was a little bit necessary. Great Henge into Chromatic Orrery was one of the more
Nuts.
broken things.
There's
Like,
just too much.
there were 60 other cards that I could have hit that would have had to go on the battlefield.
Jodah just puked all this out in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
pretty
gross. That is gross.
Jodah's the target in any game you play.
Oh.
If you play a Jodah deck, I think you become the target.
It's insane. Poor Rivaz of the Claw.
Seeing how far I have to go from
he
death
wanted
punch,
to
I'm
do
currently
so
on
much more.
26.
Chat, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. I think we're targeting every 2 weeks for this, unless I can pull it off every week with my family stuff and with everybody here. So we appreciate you for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. Maybe leave a comment in the actual video, like not in the chat, but maybe leave a comment in the actual video what you might want to see for Halloween stream, if we do like a special Halloween themed stream. And then we are going to do a Christmas themed one where we're going to do you have to play green and red commanders.
I have a cool idea for that.
Only green and red commanders. So we're going to do that too. We're going to have a lot of fun with you guys. Hopefully we got some stuff figured out with lighting. I think it should have looked better. Shout out to Daniel and Joey back in the back room who are running the stream. Everybody spam chat. Thank you to you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome making this happen. And you guys, thank you for playing. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
It was fun till I died.
You won last week.
I did. I can't complain.
With 180 life
126.
With 260 life left. So guys, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Remember to be kind to the people around you. And hopefully you are enjoying the new Dominaria United Commanders and everything that's going on. Let us know in the comment section what your favorite stuff is. And we'll see you again next video. Have a good one. I don't know if we're gone or not.